coming into another location for the logging company. We're going to use this side-by-side to haul in all the gear, the canoe, the traps, the stakes, everything. But he had to move the tree cutter out of the road so we could get in here. That's a big piece of equipment right there. But changing locations. Hopefully this one's got some beaver in it because the other one didn't. We'll head out and see you down there. Got the canoe on top. It's coming back through this old swamp. Yeah, I'm glad this thing's four-wheel drive.
Yeah, glad it's got some new tires on it. On the front anyway.
We'll get up here to the swamp and put the canoe in, and I'm going to try to set all I can today. Set some more tomorrow. But it's a swampy booger getting in here. See you down there. Coming back in here hoping to help save some timber.
Yeah, more timber.
We brought in the canoe and the traps on the Polaris Ranger. And how far does it go that way?
Then you can paddle all day back through there. I'm telling you, you're going to be surprised at the areas in here that you can kayak in.
I'm going to get in here and see what I can find and get rid of what I can find. But I'll get the day started. A little bit late in the afternoon, or it's lunchtime anyway. I'll poke around in here till I'm out of traps or out of daylight. And we'll get the day started. Well, this is the first time I've ever found this. I have a stick lodge right here. Older stick lodge, not a lot of fresh cheese on it. Right on a beaver dam. I mean, the currents washed some of it away in this last rainstorm we had 2 nights ago. I'm still trying to find fresh sign, but never seen a lodge, stick lodge like that. See the dam running right through here. Never seen a beaver dam and a lodge together. That's a first for me. Still looking for fresh sign. I'm going in with set number 1 right here. In my own castor mound. This is where the dam is broken 2 different places by this recent thunderstorm, and it just goes around. It splits and goes around this lodge. But I've got a lot of foot traffic right through here, heavily worn. It's not steps like a deer, because a deer wouldn't leave the ground squished flat. But I have a TS-85 bedded right here in front of the castor mound. Castor on the stick, a little smeared on the top of the mound. I'm gonna run out here in the deep water, anchor it off, but not finding a lot of fresh sign yet. But I know with this dam being here and this older lodge being here, liable to pick up a catch here. But I'll get the stake it off out in deep water and keep moving. That's what I've got, is that mound right there on a 14-foot cable. Run out here to this metal pole. And it's about 2.5, 3 feet deep and soft mud bottom. If I make a catch, they'll make a blowhole and it'll drown right here. But I'm gonna keep, it's just, I'm still impressed by the lodge on the dam itself. I'll keep moving around and see what kind of sign I can find. Beaver back in here is pretty ambitious. You can see the teeth marks. What appears to be a big Tupelo gum tree. He's starting to try to ring it He's chewing on that one. He's chewing on that one. I don't know what. That, to me, he's normally not a food tree. But he's sure enough been clipping on the bark. Big wide teeth. That's gonna be a pretty good sized beaver if I can find him. But that thing's probably 4 feet across at the bottom, and he's trying to cut on it. I'll keep moving. I'm not finding a lot of fresh chews, castor mounds, but I am finding stuff like this, where they have come through and they'll start chewing on a tree, and they just, I don't know what they're doing. They'll chew a little bit and move on to the next one. They'll just start on a little knot, and that's where they'll chew. But I'll keep moving. I got to find some fresher sign than this to set. I'm putting in castor mound number 2. I'm still not finding a lot of fresh chews, fresh sign. But I'm in here moving around. This is where the castor mound's going in at. I put some fencing over here. I put some fencing over here with this old log. I'm gonna bed the trap right here in front of it, right in front of this castor mound. I'll run it out in deep water and anchor it off. But I can see the runs going up between the cypress. I may wind up pulling over this old beaver dam right here, seeing if I can find anything up there. Where I came from, there's not a lot of sign, but they're nipping the sides of these trees like they're, looking for something to eat. But I'll get this castor mound finished and keep moving. Well, hopefully it'll show, but finally starting to get into a bunch of chew sticks. All those white sticks that's just under the surface, all up through here. I found where they're crossing over right here in another part of the swamp. Hopefully you can see all that disturbed earth right there. They're coming and going right there, and they're eating here. They're spending some time here. Check about putting in a castor mound right here. Hopefully it'll do some good, but I'll probably put it right in there because the prevailing wind's blowing this way. I'll get it put in. We'll take a look. Putting in this castor mound. I've got the disturbed earth up here where they're crossing over to another part of the swamp. Right here, you can see a beaver's front footprint right there. And all the chew sticks behind me, some in front of me right up here. Should be a catch here. This is some of the only fresh sign I'm finding up here. I'll get that one anchored up in the deep water and keep moving, but not finding a lot of super fresh sign. But this is a crossover coming from here, going over here into another section of the swamp right over there. But I'll paddle around, see if I can't find the other end of it. I'll keep moving. Found another older lodge back in here. Not a lot of fresh mudding, not a lot of fresh chews around it, but tells me they are in the area. I am finding some trails up on it, but not mudding, not anything that tells me it's just super active. No fresh chew sticks, but there is a moat trail around it that, something's been coming and going around it in not too distant future or past. I am going to throw in a castor mound somewhere around here if I can find fresh sign. But that's stick lodge number 2 I found. found this beaver dam just out in the middle of nowhere. I'm pretty sure these beaver haven't seen this trick before. Dam goes out through there. And I'm putting in a dam break right here. I'll get the trap bedded and anchored off, but with the current flowing right here, it's pretty hard to hold myself out away from the wall. I'll finish the set and we'll take a look at it. Right here is a TS-85 bedded right at the throat of that dam break. I'm hoping it'll clear off enough you can see it. Right there it is. Probably can't see it, but there's the jaw spread right in the throat to the dam break. I'll get the anchor set out in deeper water. Call that one good. That's making enough noise. That should get some attention. I don't see very many otters. And just had one sitting there looking at me. I don't know where he went. He's just on the other side of these little cypress trees. But hopefully he'll come back up. Just a silver-throated otter, just a big old otter. I mean, it's March 14th. Our regular trapping season closes tomorrow. I don't know where he's at right now, but that's pretty slick. He was big too. I'll keep moving. Maybe he'll come back up. We'll get a look at him in a minute.